Xin chào các bạn, hôm nay mình giới thiệu một video phỏng vấn tiếp theo. Với tình huống là giả sử bạn đã hoàn thành việc check-in ở cổng an ninh, khu dịch vụ chăm sóc khách hàng và đang chờ người phỏng vấn chính. Thì trong quá trình phỏng vấn, đối với các câu trả lời dài bạn không thể trả lời kịp, ví như địa chỉ thì bạn hãy bấm dừng để trả lời cho kịp. Trong tình huống thật thì officer cũng sẽ chờ bạn nói xong thì họ mới hỏi tiếp. Bằng việc luyện tập video phỏng vấn thử này nhiều lần thì bạn sẽ tự tin hơn trong quá trình phỏng vấn thật như bạn này và thi đậu. Bên cạnh đó thì mình còn để câu hỏi và câu trả lời mẫu ở phần bình luận. Các bạn nhờ người thân tải về và chỉnh sửa một số đáp án phù hợp với tình huống của bạn nhé. Bây giờ thì các bạn bắt đầu phỏng vấn thử nhé.
Hi, I'm Officer Lucia. I'm glad to conduct your citizenship interview. Nice to meet you. I'm doing great, thank you. Please come with me to my office. Please give me your USCIS appointment notice with your state-issued ID. Thank you. So please remain standing. I'm going to swear you in. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, you may now take your seat. I need to take your picture and scan your fingerprints right here. Can you please move one step closer and look at the camera in front of you? Thank you. Please put your left index finger on the scanner. Now your right index finger on the scanner, please. Everything is perfect. How did you come here today? Did you come here alone? All right, tell me why you are here today. Good. Are you ready for the test? Great. First, we will start with the civics test to test your knowledge of U.S. history and government. And then the English reading and writing test. After that, we'll move on to Part 12 and N400 application. Do you have any questions before we start? When we go through the application, we will update them. Now, let's start with the civics test. I will ask you up to 10 questions. To pass the civics test, you need to answer 6 questions correctly out of 10 questions. So, please listen carefully to every question. Have you studied for the civics test? Good. Here's your first question. Name one branch or part of the government. That's correct. Second question. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Correct. Third question. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? Good. Fourth question. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? That's right. Fifth question. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? That's correct. Sixth question. There were 13 original states. Name 3. Good job. You passed the civics test. Now we're going to move on to the reading and writing portions. You need to get 1 out of 3 sentences correct to pass all of it. Right, for the reading portion. Please look at the tablet in front of you. And please read the sentence out loud for me. Good. Now please take the stylus pen. I want you to write this sentence on the tablet. New York City is the largest city. New York City is the largest city. Yes, that is correct. You have passed the reading and writing tests as well. Now we're going to move on to your application. What is your legal name? What's your last name? Is that the same name as on your green card? Do you want to change your name in any way? What is your date of birth? Okay, please wait a second. All right then. Where were you born? Are either of your parents United States citizens? All right. You got your green card through marriage, is that correct? How long have you been married? And you're still married? How many times have you been married? What is the name of your spouse? And when did your spouse become a U.S. citizen? Okay, what is his job? Great. Where is he working currently? How long has your spouse worked there? He was born on June 22nd, 1991. Is that correct? Did you bring any documents to prove your marriage is legitimate? Good. Do you have children? What's your son's name? Is he your biological son? Is your son a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident? Please show me his birth certificate. Do you have any stepchildren or adopted children? Okay, what is your physical address? Have you lived at another address before? Are you currently working? What is your job? Where do you currently work? How long have you been working there? Where have you worked for the last 3 years? Let me check your biographical information. What color are your eyes? How about your hair color? How tall are you? Let's talk about your trips outside of the United States. How many trips have you taken during the past 3 years? Where did you go on those trips? What was the purpose of your trips? How long did you stay on those trips? On the last trip, did you go with your family? When was your last trip outside the United States? Do you remember the date you returned to the United States? All right. Have you ever voted in any election in the United States? Have you ever told anyone that you are a U.S. citizen? Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Do you have any order of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? What is habitual drunkard? Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Do you believe in religious freedom? What is religion? Good. Have you ever sold or smuggled illegal drugs or narcotics? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Have you ever been arrested or detained by a police officer for any reason? What does to be detained mean? Good. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever helped anyone to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits? What are immigration benefits? That's right. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? What is the Constitution? Good. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? What does bear arms mean? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? What is work of national importance? All right, I've updated some of the sections. I want you to review all of the information on the tablet to make sure it's accurate. Let me know if there are any mistakes. You may now sign your name on the tablet. Please review the oath of allegiance on the tablet by signing your name. You are affirming that you will take the oath of allegiance on the day of your naturalization ceremony. All right. Just give me 1 minute. I need to run a quick background check and copy all of your documents. I will be right back. All right, thank you for your patience. I've completed all your copies. So here are all your originals, and I have your test results with you. Congratulations, you have passed the interview. Here's the copy of your test result. Now I will submit your application for approval. Once the approval is granted, we will send you an email. Stating the date, time, and location for your oath ceremony. Do you have any questions? You're welcome.
Cảm ơn bạn đã xem video này. Nếu video hữu ích, bạn hãy cho mình một like và chia sẻ cho nhiều người khác cùng học nhé. Đừng quên đăng ký kênh để nhận thêm nhiều video mới. Chúc các bạn may mắn.